Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Monster Rancher 2. In the last episode, I forgot to check out Hachifusa's forte in the Hall of Fame, so let's take a look at this. Air shot? Air shot. Well, I guess that makes sense, because Hachifusa, I had to use air shot like 30 times before I could unlock blast shot, so it kind of had a head start over all the other ones. Then again, it could, yeah, it could almost be rush slash, just from like well, maybe it'd be like a wider swing. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, 50% KO rate? Really? Dude, I thought you would have had more than that. And 7 losses. I don't remember those. Then again, I was sending Hachifusa to the official cup tournaments a little bit earlier than I normally would with other monsters, so I guess it makes sense. Anyways, this is Akosiobero. Akosiobero is a pink Kato. I went ahead and checked it out, and he does not like tablets, which is gonna make raising him a little bit tougher, but well, not tougher, just I won't be able to do as many crazy things with him. But I do have a schedule lined up for him, and it goes as follows. First week, I give him nut soil and a light drill. Second week, I give him a smoke snake or an apple cake. I'll probably just alternate on that. And then another light drill. Third week, nut soil, light drill. Fourth week, mint leaf, light drill. So I'm trying to get him, I'm gonna make him do light drills every single week until he grows for the first time. And his stat gains are pretty interesting. His speed is 5, skill is 3, intelligence is 4, life and power are both 2, and then defense with the swim bug it's 2. Like, yeah, in the swim drill it'll be relative 2, but for everything else it'll be a relative 3. If you understand what I mean. And a scale of 1 to 5, that's how his that's where those stats land. So originally I was thinking, because of the drills, or the drills, because of the move pool that Akosiobero has available to him, I was thinking that I was gonna go with power, but I kind of want a little bit of a challenge, so I think I'll try intelligence instead. And in order to unlock more intelligence moves, I need to make Akosiobero bad natured, which is gonna suck because I hate raising bad natured monsters. But I do like the challenge of, well, yeah, I do like the challenge. I want some sort of challenge, because for the last 3 or 4 monsters, there hasn't really been much. Maybe CMdude was a little difficult, but I mean, everybody's beaten most. Everybody has beaten the Major Forest Circuit. Wait, did CMdude do that? He must have, because he was in the Hall of Fame. Anyways, light drills. So like I said, I'm gonna start off with all light drills, and I think because I'm only gonna focus on those 4, should I focus on those 4 stats? I think I will. For until he grows for the first time, I think I'll just do shoot drill, endure, study, and shoot, dodge. That's the one I'm thinking of. And yeah, I think it'd be pretty interesting having a tank, a speedy tank. Like, well, I mean, would you call him a tank if he doesn't have a lot of life? Maybe, maybe not. But this is my second time recording this because I just wasn't satisfied with the first recording. Like, I would try to describe what I would, the schedule that I planned for Akosiobero, and I just kept, like, fumbling over my words and, like, kept forgetting, like, not forgetting, like, getting sidetracked. And I'm probably gonna have to give you a smoke snake again, just because I didn't scold you for that. But if I did scold you for that, then that would be bad. Like, really bad. Don't you spit at me, Akosiobero. You're pink, and you're weird, and you're ugly. And you don't need to spit, mister. Well, is there anything I need to talk about? Not really. I mean, I've been trying to get into the radio program, and I finally did, and I've been having some troubles enrolling in the classes, and I have until next week to do that. Like, next week from today, actually, wow. So I need to quickly... Huh. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start giving Akosiobero some sweet jelly, just to make him bad-natured. Okay. I mean, the smoked snake apple cake thing is just to raise his loyalty, but I figure that'll raise itself, right? Like, eventually that'll get higher. Like, there's no way it could go down. It'll only go up. For now, anyways. But, the radio program, it's been... I gotta... Jeez. Because I'm enrolling so late, all of the classes are full, or at least they shouldn't be full, but they're listed as full, so I have to ask one of the course directors to fix that for me so I can, you know, pick my classes for the upcoming term. And, yeah, I would like to learn things in classes, so hopefully one of them can help me out with that. But I've tried contacting them. I've tried calling them, but I really want to, but I can't. Anyways, yeah, I tried calling them, no answer, so I think I'll have to send them an email. I think that'll work a lot better. But, and also, on a note unrelated to school, I'm gonna be going into this competition. Alright, would you call it a competition? It's more like a obstacle run for obstacle event. I'm gonna be running 16 kilometers through obstacles and stuff with a team for I think it's for charity, for Wounded Soldier Foundation. I think the Wounded Soldier charity. You know, I didn't really learn much about the details of why. My friend invited me, and I didn't want to say no because, well, one, I don't really get to do too much with him, and two, I kind of wanted to do something like this, like an obstacle course, or just something to get me in shape, really. And I figure this is a good opportunity to do that. So it's going to be like 16 to 20 kilometers of obstacles and running, and my friend wanted to show me a couple of the obstacles, but he didn't want to scare me away from the actual event. Which I guess says something about how crazy some of these things are going to be. But that's okay. I mean, I'm a big boy. I'm a tough man. I'm a manly man. I can do it. But I've been riding my bike more and more every day since he told me since he invited me. And yeah, I mean, when I ride my bike to work, I usually, it's all downhill to work, but it's all uphill back to back home. So I could run up stairs and make my life easier on the way back home, but I decided to start biking up the hills, and it is tough. If you want a good workout, bike up a hill, because if you do not get off the bike, your legs will be hurting, and it's a good burn. It's a hella good burn. Also, I'm gonna take a look at your nature neutral, huh? So you could still learn evil techs or good techs depending on which way you're leaning on that fence post. Because unless a monster is like perfectly zero neutral, then it could be like, just because it says neutral doesn't mean that it's perfectly neutral. It could be leaning towards bad-natured or good-natured. And hopefully he's not too bad-natured right now. Well, I mean, I want him to be bad-natured so he can learn those evil techs. Those evil intelligence techs. But, I don't know, I mean, it'll be easier to raise him now if he doesn't become too bad-natured. So yeah, this is gonna be his training. This is gonna be his life for a little bit. Study, shoot, dodge, and endure. And wow, he's almost at 200 intelligence. Well, you know what? That's pretty much it for the episode. I mean, what is there to say? What is there to do? I'm just training him. I told you the schedule. I'm sticking to it, really. And yeah, I told you the plan. I told you... Well, I don't really need to go into detail of what the schedule is going to be like once he grows, but... yeah, I'll probably save that for when we get to that. And your defense is not very high, but hey, the stat gain is not terrible for that, so it'll get up there eventually. And Hachifusa, I gotta thank you. I know you're in the freezer, but I gotta thank you for earning so much monies to pay for Akosiobero's training, his tuition funds. But so yeah, end of the episode. Common question of the episode: when you're down, what do you do to feel better? When you're feeling depressed, when you're sad and blue, what do you do to feel better? I myself, I tend to play video games pretty much as a go-to, like... well, actually, I don't know if I do that so much anymore. Usually if I get depressed, I'll just jump on the computer. I might play a game, I might just browse the internet a little bit, go to Reddit, go to YouTube. Not in that order. Actually, I'll probably go to YouTube first. See if Game Grumps have uploaded anything. Watch them. Maybe. Anyways, if that doesn't work, my next go-to is I go for a jog. Or, like, just any kind of exercise. Maybe I might ride my bike. Maybe I might just get out of the house. Because there was this one point in my life when I was just so depressed. Like, I felt like my life wasn't going anywhere. I felt so I don't know how to describe it, just... That's probably a good way to describe it, just big words. Failure. Because I think it was a year or two after I dropped out of university and I still didn't know what I wanted to do, and I wasn't really enjoying work because it was winter, and I can't remember if I was working or not. I think I was. And yeah, I just didn't feel happy. So I got off, as soon as I got home from work, I got off my butt and I went for a quick jog. Because exercise releases dopamine, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it does. And as soon as I got back from that, it was just the shortest jog. I must not have been out there for 5 minutes. Yeah, not even 5 minutes of just running around a little bit. And I just felt so much better. And if anybody's ever feeling down, that's usually the first thing I'll tell them is just go for a little run and just try not to think of... Akosiobero, come on! I'm trying to be very sentimental here. You're just failing left and right. Come on. Might have to go back to smoked snakes instead of sweet jellies. But, yeah. If you're feeling down, go for a jog. Don't resort to things that you could get addicted to. I know some people who, when life was getting them down, they resorted to drinking or drugs, and I haven't talked to them, which really sucks because some of them were really good friends, some of them are relatives. And I think that's it. I think that's that's the stopping point of this conversation. I'm starting to feel a little down now. I'm gonna go for a run. Oh wait, I'm playing a game. Never mind. Anyways, so when you're down, what do you do to feel better? Video games or YouTube for me. Escapism, as I like to call it. Just get away from it all. And when it really gets me down, I have to go for a quick jog or something, just to get my mind off things. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Monster Rancher 2. In the next episode, I'm probably going to just raise Akosiobero off screen, and then I'll show you the results of that. And hopefully I get to the point where Akosiobero is, you know, maybe bad-natured. Maybe I'll start sending him on archeries in the next one. And we'll change up his training schedule. Maybe he'll be bigger, hopefully. And yeah. So, again, thank you all for watching. And until next time, I'll see you all then. Actually, I want to take a look at this. Okay, but I don't understand what that is. Is that like smoking? Or drinking? I don't understand. Oh, I understand that one. He just spits. He doesn't like that. Okay. Bye now.